Right, I'm going to turn around in a minute. Special guest star. Got Farmer P here.
Yeah.
You've probably seen enough of me and him, but we've got someone else. We've got Adrian from I Farm, We Farm. Ooh, 7:30. Lying this morning, blimey. Do you know what the ridiculous thing is? I actually woke up at flipping 4 o'clock this morning. I don't know why, and I couldn't sleep. So the bed's comfy. Anyway, so we're moving on out of the hotel this morning. We are heading up to Cavan. Is it Cavan? Cavan? I think it's Cavan. We're going to go and see Adrian from I Farm, We Farm. This is quite exciting. We're going to go and have a little look around his farm, and hopefully have a few Guinnesses with him tonight. But also this morning, because we're in a kind of no rush, which is quite nice, we're going to just go and have a look at the castle in this little village or town we're in. I've forgotten the name of the place we're staying. I'm rubbish, aren't I? I just turned up here and I haven't really taken note of what the place of the town is called. It's a lovely little town, actually. It reminds me quite a bit of my hometown, with an Irish tilt. I thought we can walk up to the garage. I've had an idea. So we're going to try a box. Someone gave us a bar of chocolate when we were in the queue, when people were queuing up to meet us at the ploughing match. So we're going to go and try this, because this is the chocolate that everyone says is different from the UK, especially creamier. I was sent some before we came here, actually, and I let the kids have it because I thought we'd better sample it. So me and Ian will try this. And also I thought, because we're going to I Farm, We Farm, it'd be nice to buy him something to take there, maybe some chocolate for the kids and a bunch of flowers for his wife or something like that. So I thought there's a garage down there. We can go and have a look in there. It's got like a little mini mart thing next to it. We'll see in there. I wonder what Adrian likes. He likes a few beers as well. But I thought while we're in there looking for that, we could actually have a look around, maybe find a few things that are sort of a bit different from the UK, a bit more Irish. I know there's a Tayto crisps, which are kind of like your equivalent of Walkers or something like that, I think, over in Ireland. But I wonder if there's anything else that is slightly, like you look at it and you go, what's that? I should have asked people to suggest things before we came, actually. But we'll have a look around the shop. It's not a massive place, but it'll probably have something. And we'll go up the castle, sample something on the bench, like a couple of old tramps sat there. And then we're heading off to Adrian. So today is a kind of bit of a kind of doing stuff, but nothing too much pressure. Right, anyway, crack on. I'm going to have breakfast now. I'll be back later. We're just walking out now. Ian's, I saw Ian's sausage this morning.
It was a little bit bent, wasn't it?
It was on a plate with some eggs, though. Yeah, right, we're leaving this hotel here, the lovely hotel. What I've forgotten, what town are we in?
Tipperary. Well,
it's not the town Tipperary.
Nina,
what's it called? Nina. Well, 99 Red Balloons.
Nina's just up the road, isn't it? So
yeah.
So I think this is Nina's there.
So we're going to go for a little explore, do a bit of shopping. Yeah. Before we head off, bloke shopping. What are we going to buy?
Not handbags, not shoes. You did want a bit of lippy, didn't you?
I want some lippy. I've left my lippy in Bristol.
Yeah,
so
I want some toothpaste.
Yeah. All right.
I haven't brushed my teeth since I got here. I've got a mouth like a bag of
bags, Jesus Christ. Well, a good job I'm not kissing you.
Well, you got no fear there, mate.
Right, we're going up here. Yeah. We're going up to the little garage, and then we're going to have a look around the castle. We did do a tour of the town the other night. We didn't video it, did we? No. It was the Guinness tour, really, wasn't it?
The Guinness tour, and
that was good.
How Abbey got their logo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't realise this. The Abbey logo has actually got an Abbey on it.
Yeah.
I never realised. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Right, we're going on. We'll crack on. We'll see in a bit. Yeah. So here's the garage. We're going to go in the Spar Express. I got me chocolate. I'm going to see what I want. Some Tayto crisps.
Tayto crisp. Well,
Tayto crisp, and see what. There's a little express shop. We'll see what else.
Probably get them in there if you want to, but don't point carrying you all the way into the town and then back in there.
I'm going to try them up at the castle. Sit on the bench.
Oh, all right. Okay.
That's my plan.
Yeah. What, the castle?
Well, the castle. Well, what castle? That one over there. That castle there we're heading to.
Yeah, you get in it.
I'm going to go in it. Right. We're in the shop. Look, it takes a bit of getting used to. See everything in euros. They've got their own brand, sort of things like very, very much more Irish, isn't it? Flahavans, Brennan's. It's all the same really, isn't it? It's just the fact that the branding's different, and then you got the standard Pringles and stuff. But they got the taters. Here we are. I'm gonna get some taters. Really big brand in this country, taters. I don't want a bag that big. Alright. I can't see anything else specifically. I wonder if there's any more. The Irish Times. You gonna buy that one? 4% fine, 4 years, 0%. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah. Don't we get that in England?
Irish Daily Mail. Right. I wonder if there's any Irish chocolate. Is there such a thing as proper Irish chocolate? Vlogging. Is there? This is all the same as what we get at home. Is it catch? How about that? How about a catch? I've never seen a catch before. Have you seen a catch before?
That's it. Your missus, you'll never get it.
I have a catch.
Yeah.
And taters. What flavour taters do you want?
Tater flavour.
Tater flavour. Pick your tater.
Cheese and onion.
Go on then. You got a lot of choice. See, that would be ready salted at home, wouldn't it?
Cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion, alright. Thank you. Okay, we're in town now. Let's have a look down there, look. Nice looking town. We went down there last night, didn't we? It's busy, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
all before last.
was it? Nina. That's how I can. That's how I remember it. Nina. Right. Yeah. The pub's up here, isn't it? I'm getting to know where we are now. It's quite nice because it's got a lot of little extra shops, isn't it? It's very traditional. It doesn't seem to be destroyed by the supermarkets yet. I think Ireland's a bit more kind of like what England was like probably 40 years ago in that aspect. Before all the kind of
more than that, I expect.
yeah.
There's the castle over there.
Oh, hang on. We want to go that way, don't we? That way. All right.
Or that way.
I don't know. We're not in a rush, are we? Yeah. What, you mean the road that's sort of leading towards the castle?
It doesn't.
Let's go that way.
Yeah. No, that way.
That way. What, the big road by the
Big road.
by the Omniplex?
That little lane down there just looking like a dead
Just
end.
leads to the castle. Let's go. Right, we come to the castle,
Ish.
and we've got here. We're here, this close.
Yeah.
And I said to Ian, let's go and have a look at church because I always like looking at churches. And we got here. What time is it?
It is
9:38.
about 20 minutes.
How many people are ever stood at a castle gates like this at 22 going, let us in?
Well,
I'm not climbing over there. That could go horribly
I
wrong.
reckon I could leave
We
something
can
up there.
redesign you.
Yeah, I could leave something up there if I tried that.
You'd be redesigned.
I might be talking like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I know. I'm not taking you back in bits.
No.
So what are we going to do? Just have a little
Well,
wander.
I've got to go buy some toothpaste, so...
Let's go and buy some food. Let's
go
go
to the-
shopping, Ian.
I'll buy
Let's
some
get those
toothpaste.
I'll get that lipstick.
Yeah. Rouge, is it?
Yeah.
Rouge.
Doing our shopping. Mate, it doesn't seem like many places are open yet. I think we're a bit early for them.
Well, like I said earlier, it's very relaxed, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. Well, let's face it, there's no queues at 9:30 in the morning, is there?
No, that's true.
Not for barbers or something. Well, we'll keep walking down and we'll have a little look, see what we find.
There's a chemist inside there.
There we go.
Toothpaste in there.
You'll get your my lipstick.
Yeah. Don't forget the present for Veronica.
Veronica needs. What are we getting, Veronica?
A giant sausage.
I'm not saying anything. Shopping. Ian's got his toothpaste
And something for
and
Mrs.
something
P.
for the Mrs. P. I've still got to find something for Mrs. C.
And Veronica.
And Veronica.
Yeah.
Then what would you buy for her? I still can't work out what to get her.
Glittery lipstick.
Glittery lipstick. Oh.
Yeah.
Can't polish a pig
maybe
though,
a
can you?
boob job. That was
A
probably
boob.
good
She doesn't need a boob job.
Well,
Reduction.
Well, no, she just needs some sort of levelling up a bit. Doesn't
Yeah, there's a bit of saggage there somewhere. This still looks locked to me, Ian.
she? Yeah. They might have taken the padlock off.
That's a good point. Or maybe no one ever goes through this way.
Yeah. This is just a tourist trap. Isn't
Yeah.
It?
They have a little booth here selling stuff.
Yeah.
All the people queuing up.
Key.
Let's have a look. A key. A key.
Rent this key.
Have a key to get in the castle. And it's still padlocked. What have we done?
That way.
Hang on, unless they've undone it and... Oh, mate. No one ever comes in this way, obviously. So, what do you reckon? Go round to the church and... There's a sort of hall there. Must be up in the next street, mustn't there? There's kids playing down there.
Yeah.
Is it half term in Ireland or something, do you think?
I don't know. Apparently when the
No, so
cloud
we've seen
comes, they
quite,
don't go to school anyway.
quite a few kids out. Oh, battery's about to die.
Yeah.
Oh, battery's gone.
Yeah.
There you go, I knew it would. Here we are. Oh, he's got arboretum here. He's looking at all the trees. I'm just walking in now. We found our way in. See that red car? That's what I want as my next car.
On the Peugeot?
Yeah, I want a Peugeot like that. That's what I want, a 208.
Ah, right, okay.
I'm thinking next year, try and change my old C-Max.
Could you get over there?
Ah, right. So we have come round in a big circle. We could have probably found our way if we just bothered looking at Google Maps. Lovely old church there. That's really impressive, isn't it? We came for the castle, but I always like looking at a church. And we're going through nice gardens now. There it is. Ian's getting a picture. That's a good idea. Do you know, I always forget the photographs.
Get further away.
Hey?
Don't fit the frame. We've got to get further away.
Oh, let's go and have a look at the castle then. At the castle, there's a school kids party here. I'm a bit conscious that really probably can't film kids, so I'm just going to film the top of the castle a minute. Look at that, there it is. And then I'm not going to film the kids that are playing because that's not fair. Alright, there it is up there. There's the castle. Woo. We might have another look when we get a bit closer. Alright, there's a school party here, so we'll leave them out of the video. Built like half the 12th century. We could read all that, but I can tell you now it was restored in the late.
Oh, read that side.
Well, I'll tell you, I can read it all, Ian.
Yeah.
The circular keep was probably constructed in 1200. It served residential, administrative, and military purposes.
What's that funny smell? It's just familiar.
This multi-purpose role is reflecting. Oh, sorry.
It smells like a cattle yard. Male.
Dual language.
Yeah.
Heading up the tower now. On up. You're taking the furniture out, Ian. Hey?
No, I was just thinking that wall reminds me of you.
Why?
Thick.
You're a funny man.
Yeah, you walked right into that one, didn't you?
Oh, look. Is that place? Oh, it's a bit missing there.
Eh?
Hang on.
Is that the bit they
That's
blew
a
off
different-
for the sparrows?
Oh, it's different ones.
Oh, right, okay.
Not the same castle. Suppose you all read the signs, really.
Yeah. That is a thick wall, isn't it?
Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah, a party there.
Hell of a party. No one would ever hear you, would they? The music wouldn't go out through there, would it?
Yeah. You see, they got the sparrow deterrent in there.
Yeah.
Wire in there, so in the glass. One way than the other way. I've never done that before.
Okay. Here we are. At the top. So this bit is added on in the 19th century, so it's not really Norman. You have a good look at the town.
Impressive, though, isn't it?
Amazing, isn't it? That's where we came up from, down there. Corrugated iron roof. I love seeing those. It's an interesting structure, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, up over there, yeah. There's a far side there. Look. I saw that earlier.
Yeah.
There's like a tree growing out of the roof over there as well. It's a
The rustic charm. Like
interesting building. I wonder what that is. It's all caving in. And then there's this big old water tower.
that direction.
Hey?
Yeah. So it looks the same whichever direction you look.
There's a bus shelter here. And there's the town where we walk down the street. Actually, I don't know what, there's that big factory thing we were talking about. I don't know what that is. Looks like a cement works, doesn't it? What is it? What's that? Arraborn Co-op. I wonder if that's, you know what they're making there? There's the town high street down there, look. Going up there. Traditional high street. It's a lovely little town, really. Traditional sort of high street with a lot of nice old buildings around it, and then there's sort of more modern ones on the outskirts.
Nice place to bring your girlfriend.
There's a scarecrow up here to keep the birds away.
You look at me.
Yes!
Look at me. It'll work.
That pigeon was still flying around.
Yeah.
It's worked though, there's no birds here.
Yeah.
It's worked. Always drafty, isn't it? Well, I'll go back down in a minute. We'll just have a quick look. There's a mural down there. There's look at an old cinema, and then look. There you go. Look. What's all that about? It's a sort of projectionist there. Look. I wonder if that's connected with the cinema. It's just down here. That looks like an old cinema, doesn't it? Anyway, there you go. We've just been up here. There's some more old buildings around there, but oh, look, That was, I forgot, that's where the bar was. I realised where we are now. We were at that bar the other night down there with some food. And I think that's the town hall there. And then it looks like almost like a jail over there, look. It's like really small windows, like a prison. It's a nice old building.
To come up behind you and dig you the roof
Is
and
there?
go boo,
Oh.
and then see your camera
Right,
going,
yeah. I'm invoicing the bill to Ian for a new camera. Right. I'm turning this off.
I can just see that guy.
I'm turning this off now so we can be more rude to each other off camera. You know, I was saying I was looking for something to buy for my wife and possibly Veronica. We found it. We found the gift shop. Yeah. Farmer's gift shop. Look, we got a bag of coal.
Yeah.
Some more coal. They like their coal in Ireland. Look at this.
That looks like some good stuff.
Farmyard manure.
Yeah.
That's for Veronica. I'm going to get a bag of that for her. Take that back.
You brush her teeth with that, can't
She
you?
she does already. There we go. So I'm going to get that sent on by post for Veronica because sadly she couldn't make it on today's trip or this week's trip. But
Go ahead.
she's got a bag of farmyard manure. I think that's what she deserves.
Put it in the bag with her, that you know the bag you left her in.
I don't think she's got out of that bag yet.
Oh,
even.
right.
She's still locked up. She might escape when we get back.
Change your name to Russell.
Yeah. Russell Stinky.
Yeah.
Right.
Russell trying to get out the bag.
Let's keep going. We're gonna head. I think we're heading on back to the car, and then we've done our little tour around the castle. That was quite nice, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then the northeast, then, isn't it?
And we're heading northeast to Cavan.
Yeah.
Cavan. I'm still worried about my pronunciation on these words.
Is it?
Caravan. I'm going to call it.
It's not Kabuta.
Kabuta. Yeah, Kubota.
Kubota.
I can't. Everyone knows. Harry knows. I just get these words wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, they laugh at me.
Yeah.
Haribo, I call it, and it's Haribo, I think.
Haribo, yeah.
Yeah, I always call it Haribo. Right, let's get going. All roads lead to Dublin. He's just setting up. We're setting up our little Irish buffet here. I can't find my bar of Cadbury's, so we're going to stick with the. We just picked these up. This is proper Irish chocolate.
The macaroon.
Macaroon coconut. That one's. I don't know what that one is. Is that like a?
Yeah.
Just a normal. Yeah. And this one, catch. I don't know what that is. Never seen that. Oh.
He jumped.
Oh, your camera's gone.
Yeah, that's all right.
Which one are we going to try first?
Well, I'm not too fussed about coconut.
Right, should we leave that one for
Yeah.
I'll try that another day.
Yeah,
So that one's going to be proper Irish chocolate, do you reckon?
Yeah, probably.
I got to open this with one hand. Here we go. I don't know anything about this chocolate because I've never seen it.
You still got your show stamp on you?
Oh yeah, I'm a dirty boy.
I've
had a shower.
Have you?
Yeah.
Mine's a bit more
Still
fake.
got
Yeah,
yours.
so I washed mine more
I don't.
thoroughly.
Yeah, well,
Vigorously.
Go on then, who's going first on the chocolate? Oh look, it's like the old-fashioned square bars, isn't it? Right. So Irish chocolate taste test.
Milky, chocolatey.
Very sweet.
It reminds me of something.
It's got some bits in there, hasn't it?
Is it? It reminds me of something. From years ago.
Fur Cadbury's, I think.
It's alright. That's got.
It's got some bits.
If you look in there, it's like Toblerone bits, isn't it? Or whatever. So.
Right. How many marks out of 10 for that?
6. 6.
Well, I got a mouth of chocolate now.
Oh yeah. So,
Do you want to try the taters, or do you want to go on the?
I think we better do the chocolate first
Right.
and the taters second. So we'll do it.
I'll let you open that because I got.
You've got your hands full.
So I bought the dark one. There was another one I saw in there that wasn't dark chocolate. Oh, that's the chewy thing,
That looks
isn't
like
it?
a lion bar.
Yeah. That's a catch bar. There's a catch to it.
Bar. Yeah.
Oh look, it's got. Is that chewy?
Just bit E.
Bit windy.
It was earlier, wasn't it? Twice, 2 or 3 times in the street it was a bit windy.
Not a massive fan of that.
I quite like that.
To be fair, I wouldn't be a fan of that sort of like the lion bars and that. I'm not a big fan of that. You can finish that then.
Whereas I do like a lion bar.
No, not.
Yeah. Or a crunchy.
My first Star bar, that's my favourite.
It's got,
crunchy.
got an aftertaste.
I don't like that.
Yeah, the aftertaste is kicked in. It's
Sorry. Me for a catch bar from Ireland. How many marks out of 10 for you?
5.
5. I give that a 4.
5. Oh, it's alright. If somebody
I
offered
would
me one,
nev-
if I had nothing else, I'd have it.
I'd never buy that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Right.
I don't like it.
Do me over the crisps.
Go on. I like that. It's like Mr. Tato. That must be
Yeah.
Mr. Tato, mustn't
I
it?
presume so, yeah.
I realise now that's the thing we saw at the Barack Obama place.
Oh, was it?
There was a bloke outside. I've still got a mouthful of catch bar.
Oh, have you?
You keep going.
You're still sucking your catch,
I'm
are
still
you?
on a catch.
Oh, right, okay.
There's a catch to this catch bar. It goes on forever. I don't like this catch bar.
No? There's a palate cleanser there, look.
What? Cheese and onion crisp? Look at it stink. More than normal.
But after all the beef and
Oh,
the steak and the
I like those.
And the horseradish.
Do you know what? I'd rather a bag of taters than a catch bar. What do you think?
I think your taters are quite nice.
I can tell that. You really like those?
Made for the taters.
Yeah. I think thumbs up for the taters. Someone told me, the guy who sent me a chocolate before, told me that the taters, there's two different sorts, Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland taters.
Oh, right.
They're nice, I like those. So I give them a 9.
Yeah.
And on that note, Ian's phone's going, we're hitting the road.
Yeah, we're away.
Off to Cavan.
Hello, mate.
Right, we're heading out.
To Dublin Road.
Dublin Road.
Yeah, it's only told me 3 times.
Yeah.
To turn left
Where
at
is
Dublin
it, Ian?
Road. Oh, well, apparently we got to turn left at Dublin Road.
Oh, I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah,
Was that
Dublin Road, turn left,
Road?
it said, yeah.
We got to drive, we've got 2 3/4 of
Hour, yeah.
hour to get there.
109 miles.
109 miles.
Yeah.
We've got no packets of cigarettes, it's not dark and we're not wearing sunglasses. Hit it!
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Maybe I
off.
won't hit it just yet.
Hit it.
Because I might get arrested.
Hit nothing.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, we're just following a load of logs here.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's got wood,
That looks like Western Red Cedar, a lot of that.
does it? It's nice looking wood, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going through these little towns on the way. This is nice little places. Generally speaking, it all seems. Oh, there's nice old butchers over there. Generally speaking, we've kind of both said that as the countryside in Ireland is very attractive, isn't it? And,
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of the towns seem quite clean and tidy and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, but like I said, it does feel like we're
1.6 miles.
in England 40 years
Yeah.
ago.
It's got a bit more old world charm about
Yeah.
it, I guess, doesn't it? Really.
Not as busy.
Not as busy. The roads are lovely to drive on, aren't they?
Yeah.
Compare with England.
Well, apart from the bits that confuse you when you think it's safe to overtake somebody and all of a sudden it's not.
yeah, we haven't quite worked out
and then
everything.
you both go, ooh.
We haven't quite worked out what
It's
all
these
the bits
yellow
mean.
dotty lines on the
Yeah.
left-hand side. They go, they're quite wide. It wasn't in the lane, and then all of a sudden disappears.
And then it wasn't the lane. that man in that van's coming towards us.
I think I may have made an error.
Yeah,
Oops, a daisy.
that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll all do that. Right, what are we doing here? This is sort of there's a big water tower up there.
Another one.
Yeah, just up on the hill. Galway, 85 kilometres. My Galway girl.
Well, we've got 98 miles to go.
We've still got a long way to go. Right, we're actually just about to hit proper Ireland now because the weather has come. We
Weather
thought,
has come, has it?
yeah, we thought it was blue skies all the way through in Ireland, but now look, we've got rain and it's looking grey. There we go. Not too bad, not as bad as it could have been if we'd been at the ploughing on Tuesday.
Not as bad as Bristol Airport.
No, I was chucking it down.
That was lashing.
grim,
Yeah.
grim. But if we've avoided the rain for most of this trip, we've done well. But I'm not sure. As we're heading north, it seems to be changing. A bit of a rainbow going on there. The rain stopped.
Well, it's raining over there.
Is it?
Well, there's a rainbow in there.
Rainbow.
Yeah, there's a rainbow. It must be raining.
Oh. Do 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 do.
What's this on the right-hand side here?
What's that? Are we nipping? What's that?
Business.
Vet clinic. So we're nearly at Cavan now, and we're thinking we're going to nip in and get some bits and pieces to give Adrian.
That's the roundabout.
Bunch of flowers for his
Take the
wife,
second exit
maybe.
onto N55.
They probably won't want any pet stuff, will
No, I
they?
don't think so. No.
Well, because we're thick, we don't actually know where we're going to find any of this stuff because we don't know where the shops are around here. do
Well,
we?
yeah, but they're willing. We're,
Oh,
we're,
look.
we're willing to do it. What? What you
Welcome
see?
to Cavan.
Oh,
On that roundabout.
I
it
thought
said.
you spotted something.
No, it's on the roundabout. It said welcome to Cavan. Yeah, we're gonna.
In 1.5 miles, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto N3.
what he said.
What he said.
Yeah.
15 miles to go.
Yeah, nearly there.
We're nearly there, yeah.
Nearly there, yeah. Yeah, do you want a wee yet?
I forgot to say it's not a long way to. It's a very long way to Tipperary.
It's a long way from Tipperary.
It's a long way.
It's a long way from Tipperary.
It's a long way from Tipperary.
So far, about 90 miles away.
Yeah, we've left Tipperary
We've
behind.
gone very gently. We followed all the speed limits. Been very, very good.
It's a nice little drive, isn't it? Very pretty.
Roads are good,
Roads are good.
apart from the bit they dug up. Yeah.
Interesting observation. We've seen quite a lot of old sort of bungalows and cottages
Lots
that are
of
sort of abandoned. A lot of bungalows, a lot more bungalows in Ireland and Wales,
Yeah.
At the
or
roundabout,
England. I
take
mean.
the second exit onto M3.
But quite a lot of abandoned houses I didn't expect to see.
No, wouldn't
Don't know
get
what-
that in the UK. Would
No, you wouldn't.
They'd be
They-
snapped up and gone.
So I don't know what that's about. What other observations have we got? A lot of cattle, a lot of small fields, a lot
There's
more
a fun
trees.
fair.
Ooh. Get on the waltzer.
Yeah.
Throw your dinner
that's
up.
why I got off walks. I was sick.
Yeah. Here we go. All the fun of Cavan Fun Fair. A bit wet today, not open.
I think that's just where they live, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, here are. Look at those lovely cattle up there.
Duffers.
Bit out of focus.
Yeah.
Right, let's keep going. Into the rain. Again. Isn't it? There it is. Where the big sign is.
There, yeah.
Here we go. What's this place called? Oh, it looks posh.
Oh yeah, it's 4 stars.
Flipping heck, mate.
Oh,
Where
4
have you booked
stars,
this
yeah.
into? It's not
You've entered
Crossway.
the car park for your destination.
Ooh.
Service vehicles, yeah. So it's Erigal.
It's a bit too posh for the likes of us, isn't it? They're gonna suss us out, aren't they? They're gonna say
we'll fit right in there.
they're gonna say
Country folk.
country folk.
Yeah,
They
we'll
think
fit
we'll probably
right
come to
in.
clean it.
Well, we just come from one posh hotel.
We have. That was very nice.
Yeah,
There we
so
go.
We don't want to stop in a sort of a.
Erringill Country House Hotel. Let's
Yeah.
have a look inside. Ooh, this is a nice room. Look, I've just arrived. Got this room here. Ian's down the corridor 209. I'm in 205. Look at this for a swanky bed. Wow, lovely. Very funky and nice. Look at that. A view across the fields as well. Very nice, isn't it? Love it. Very nice. Right, so I'm just gonna change my shoes, put my dealer boots back on, and then we're heading off to Adrian's to have a little chat. Hopefully see his farm. My farm, we farm. Ooh, I'm just heading out in a minute, so I just sort of sit down, just think about the drive through here. I sort of touched on it when we were driving, but it is interesting to see the difference in the Irish countryside from the UK countryside, really. Certainly the bits I've seen compared with where I live, it's a lot more small fields, a lot of trees, lots of little farms. I did notice the ash dieback is pretty bad here, probably worse than in my area of the UK. But as I said before as well, I did notice a lot of empty or derelict housing, not hundreds, but driving through every so often there'd be a bungalow or something that seems to be abandoned. And also a lot of fairly new, quite substantial housing in the countryside, like individual properties. We don't seem to have that in the UK. I think maybe the planning law might be slightly different. It's quite hard to build a house just in the middle of a field somewhere, whereas driving through the countryside seems to see quite a lot of that. The other thing I've noticed is a robotic mower outside the window. Crikey, look at this. Look. Can we zoom over there? I just saw something going up there. That house over there has got a robotic mower. How about that? You see it going? I thought... Sorry, I just zoom out. You know what it's like, every now and then I see stuff and I go, ooh, don't see those very often. I thought it was someone's dog walking up the lawn, then I realised it's a mower. What else do I think I've noticed, really? It's not that different from the UK, really. It just seems a little bit more rural. You know, is it the Emerald Isle? Well, it's certainly very green here. And the towns and stuff seem a lot more individual shops like you would have had in the UK quite a long time ago. Whereas we've just got all big supermarkets everywhere. But then we haven't hit that many major towns, really. We've just seen sort of little small towns, really. Right, I'm just waffling here, aren't I? Let's go and see Adrian. I'm going to get you. Right, we're heading out. Let's go to see Adrian. Right, I'm going to turn around in a minute. Special guest star. Got Farmer P here.
Yeah.
You've probably seen enough of me and him, but we've got someone else. We got Adrian from My Farm, We Farm. Right, so it's a man after my heart because you're a small dairy farmer like myself.
Yeah.
And but let me ask you, tell us about you and your YouTube channel. So tell us about your farm first of all. What have you got? What do you milk?
I make 50 cows. We're in Cavan, so you're in Cavan now, as we say.
I can never know sure how to pronounce it. Cavan, is it?
Cavan.
Cavan.
It all depends where you are, Cavan. So it's like the cows are all close to Cavan.
Yeah.
But,
all right, okay.
that's an old dad joke.
Yeah, I like that.
But, we're a dairy farm. I took over from my dad when I was 21. And I've been milking cows for as long as I know. From walking around, we grew up on a farm, so it's always been a dairy farm. So have you guys here to give you a special tour?
I'm really pleased to come here because you're quite well known on YouTube now. You've got about 90,000 followers, haven't you?
Yeah.
So how long have you been YouTubing?
4 years.
And you're a bit like myself. You're covering your life on a dairy farm as you go. Just out of interest, so coming from the UK, is your farm a kind of average size, a small size? How does it work? Because you've got more dairy farmers in Ireland than I think we have in England.
It's different from county to county. Here, where we are, is a lot of dairy.
Yeah.
Where we could travel maybe 5-6 miles away and it could be all sheep. It's just different each plot. Our farm would be, I'd say, be on the smaller scale. We're under that. We're in that 100-acre threshold of 50 cows. There is a lot
nice
of other
size
farms.
though, isn't it?
It's for one person.
Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
For us, it works well for us. But it's around here, 50, 60 cows would be the average, and then there are a few farms that have 150 cows, but there's nothing really bigger than that.
Right. Whereas I'm a minnow where I am. But as long as you're happy with what you do, we discussed a little bit of this off camera earlier, didn't we?
You're not really.
It doesn't matter, does
no
it?
real such thing as a small farmer, is there? If you're a farmer, you're a farmer.
Yeah, that's very true. I like that.
Yeah.
Well done. Right, well, lead on, as they say.
This is your room for the night.
Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. I stayed in Worth.
This is the tank anyway.
Yeah, fair play. Are you on everyday collection here, or
Every second day.
every second day like us? And out of interest, do you sell to a creamery or a cheese plant, or?
Yeah, it goes Lakeland Co-ops.
Right.
So it's where we're selling to, but there's 5 or 6 co-ops around the country. So this will cover a large area in this place. We used to have a different co-op, Monaghan, town of Monaghan it was called, Champion Milk, was well known. Then it merged with Lakeland, which is happening a lot now. Co-ops are merging. So now we've one that carries a long distance of area. So ours goes to a town called Ballyborough, which is about an hour's or half an hour's drive, say, from here. And every second day, big lorry, it's gone.
So same as us. So what's the milk price doing at the moment? Because like I say, in the UK, up until earlier in the year, we were getting 47 pence a litre. So obviously you're in euros, aren't you?
Yeah.
And now since, in the last sort of 7 or 8 months, it's crashed back down. We're down to about 37p a litre.
Yeah.
And have you been for a similar sort of roller coaster ride?
We have had, this time last year, we were almost at 60 cent a litre, which was
that's pretty good, isn't it?
It's never been like that.
That's better than 47p.
Yeah, that has been just a one-off, of course.
Yeah, same here.
We've seen it here before around 40 cent a litre, which is good.
Yeah.
We can supply roughly on 40 cent a litre.
Wow.
Costs haven't dropped much, but I've seen it coming.
Yeah, of course. But if you're a good dairy farmer, you'll know to ride the waves.
Yeah, well, that's it.
You ride the waves, don't you?
It covers 3 or 4 bad days.
Yeah.
But I've seen here when I moved into this parlour in 2008 or 2009, there came a big crash in the milk price. We went from 40 cent a litre, which that time was great money. It covered all your bills comfortably. But then when it went to 18 cent a litre.
Yeah, that's when it sorted the men from the boys, isn't it?
So when you get, I find when you get a large spike in milk prices, you're always, it's brilliant to get it. Yes, of course it is. You don't want to turn money away.
It's not going to last, is it?
No, but you know what's coming after.
Yeah, you're right.
I would rather, as controversial as it might sound, I would rather see a more predictive strategy.
Yeah.
Yes, or have a fixed price over. That 60 cent had been covered over this year. People would have lived.
Out of interest, did there used to be a thing called the Milk Marketing Board here, where it was a sort of fixed price? Because in the UK, we used to have a thing called the Milk Marketing Board till about 1991, something like that, and it was scrapped. And that regulated the milk price and kept everyone on a very fair price. And then that all went, and it's free market.
I'm not sure if that's down the country if we get that, but certainly not with us. No, we never had that. It's just it's like a variable rate.
Right.
A bank loan, it's up.
It's down, it is.
It's down.
Oh, yeah.
But look, it's still viable. At the moment, we're hoping that a price increase will come because 30 cent is no real good to us, especially when the weather's bad and people are feeding more meal.
Yeah.
and the cost of the meal hasn't really come down. So your costs are going up. You're just using up what you've made last year to cover these.
That's exactly right, isn't it?
Yeah.
You never live as if you're a king.
No,
because
no,
next
no.
year you'll be a pauper, and as long as you live like that with a farm, you'll be all right.
Yeah, well, you hope. As far as I'm concerned, and you're probably the same, since I was a wee nipper running around only about 10 years ago, there's always been negative stuff in farming. You've always been told whatever's coming tomorrow is going to be bad. I've never remembered where people would say, this year's going to be great. Marcus is going to be
that's
great.
right. Yeah.
It's always bad. It's always bad. Everything is bad, man. So I always say to young people, you know, it is going to be difficult. But I'm hoping young people don't get discouraged with that.
But it's an exciting ride, though, isn't it? Because it's
Yeah.
enjoyable, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
You know, you can get. I've long enough in the tooth now. I've seen plenty of ups and downs.
Yeah.
But what a ride it is, isn't it?
It is a ride.
And
it
you
can
know,
ride you too.
It's an enjoyable life, though, isn't it? Really,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it, you know?
you have to love it.
Yeah, you're
you
right.
have to love it.
You're right.
'Cause it could cripple you if you don't, like.
And the YouTubing adds an extra element to that, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, do you find you get a lot of nice feedback from people who
Yeah.
watch what you do and everything like that?
99.9% of people are great.
Yeah.
And they appreciate it. And a lot of people who watch us now, I'm noticing that in the comment section where it's increasingly saying they're from a non-farming background. So I try to keep the videos family oriented.
Yeah, same here.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
And they can see that, you know, you can raise a family here and they can spend a lot of time with family on a farm.
Fantastic place for kids to grow up,
Isn't it? I think it's
The
great.
best.
Yeah, yeah. It teaches them a lot about responsibility.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the 2 pigs from my boys, really, and they've been rearing the pigs over. Mind you, Jack said to me the other day, I said, I'm sick of them now, Dad.
Is that bad news?
They're going to sausages next week.
Oh, Christ.
By the time this video's gone out, they'll be in a freezer somewhere.
Oh, no. Did you name it? Did you name it?
We named them Patrick and Boris. Oh boy.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Anyway, I've held you up. Farmer P, you should do a bit of interviewing.
Look, at
Come
the
on.
end of the day, you two are the dairy guys.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry.
No, well, the thing is, I kind of like.
You like the
there's no
tractors
point.
stuff.
Well, I like the tractors, not like the beef side of it. So,
Yeah.
but you're the dairy guy, and you know the
Well,
right.
my dad used to have beef cattle.
You know the right questions to ask a dairyman.
Oh, the trouble is you put 2 dairy men, all they'll do is they'll moan about the weather,
no.
the price of feed.
I'm quite happy to stand here and nod.
We actually have a thing in the pub when we go out with the lads. Some of them are dairy farmers.
Yeah.
We do all like, we're not talking farming.
No, that's a good idea.
Doing it
It's a
all
good
week.
idea.
We do farming.
Yeah.
But we used to have beef cattle. My dad kept Belgian Blues. And
Oh yeah,
Charolais.
big beef cow.
Yeah, big beef cattle. But our farm wasn't big enough to do both.
Yeah,
So
same
I took
here.
Have to choose one or the other.
We were buying all our replacements that time.
No.
I just felt it's better when you breed your own. You know,
Yeah,
your
well, that's
own
what we
stock.
do.
Keep it closed here.
Yeah.
That's what we do here. So
Do you have TB problem here?
yeah.
So, I mean, in England we point the finger at the badger and maybe a bit at the deer. Is there a big badger sort of popularity around here? I mean, I'm not aware of the situation in Ireland really, what it's like.
There's a lot of badgers around here, and you see them in the daytime, which wasn't.
Do you? We'd never
which
see
isn't
them.
good, Yeah.
Wow.
It has its sporadic moments. It's been okay for the past 10 years. Now our neighbour at the moment's down with TB.
Right.
But I've seen about 15 years ago it was really bad around here. People were losing 20, 30 cows in
Right.
maybe a 60 cow herd.
Yeah. Wow,
which
that's
is a
terrible.
big hit.
Massive hit.
We were just right in the dot in the middle,
Yeah.
and it was coincidental. We were the only people who didn't get it. I don't know how, but we haven't had it in about 10 years. We had one heifer about 10 years ago, and then 25
Wow,
years
that's
ago,
really
we had
good.
10
Wow.
cows. And that time it was 24 cows we were milking.
So is there a badger cull going on in this
No.
area? No
It's
badger
not
cull. We
allowed.
just had one in our area.
It's
just finished.
I don't think there's any culling and badgers
Right.
anymore. It's vaccination.
And they're vaccinating the badgers, are they?
Yeah.
Well, to me, in my
Supposedly.
mind, that's the right way to go.
Yeah.
I don't think the culling of wildlife is sustainable long term, really.
Not really,
Keep
no.
killing everything. It's not good for the public. They don't like that. I'm being a bit controversial here. I don't mind saying what I think. I don't think the badger cull is a long-term solution. I think the vaccination is, and that's just my opinion.
It's
Don't want-
delivering the vaccination that's the problem.
well, yeah. How do you vaccinate everything?
If
But
they can get an oral vaccination, then that's.
But if
much more
they'd vaccinated the badgers on my farm, I would have been a lot happier, really.
Yeah, well, I'd rather vaccinate the cows.
Well, absolutely right. 100%.
TV
100% there with you. And then we don't have to worry about what happens with the badgers and everything. And that is,
We leave them alone and leave the deer alone. We don't have to be looking
Yes.
and every farmer would be happy.
Yes,
Cows
100%.
good cows aren't leaving his yard.
do you know what? 40 years, well, no, so I went to Hartbury Agricultural College nearly 40 years ago, and they said to me, a vaccine for TB will be about 10 years away.
Yeah, I remember
and they're still saying it now that it'll be 10 years away.
I can
When's
never
it
see
ever going to
happening.
be here?
Well, I'm careful what I say. We all think to ourselves.
didn't mean to get onto this subject.
Yeah, but there is benefits being made there. You know, we'll say it that way. There's benefits being made there, and unfortunately, it's all down to the cow. Maybe he's losing out in the end, and the farmer's losing these cows. But I do think there's bound to be a vaccination available.
Another 10 years.
Yeah.
Another 10.
Another 10 years. So we kind of, we're going on a bit here. This has got into a bit of a, so we're here for a bit of a laugh. Adrian,
Different farmers get together.
so Adrian, carry on and show us around and do our setup.
This certainly can power.
Yeah, very nice. Love it.
I built this in 2008.
That's a nice bit of kit, isn't it? Because you must milk quite quickly through this then.
50 cows in about 50 minutes.
Yeah, nice. I like the fact you still got the glass jars, to be honest, because a lot of those are gone, but I really like the glass jars because you can just get to see if there's a bit of a problem or anything, a bit of pink milk or something.
You can hold milk better as well for cows to be fed.
Yeah,
It's a very basic parlour. Majority of this was second hand.
right, brilliant.
And so it didn't cost the earth to put in. And it serves its function. There's no electrics. So I service it. I never have to get a man out to fix it. I fix it myself.
Brilliant.
There's nothing really to go wrong with replacing our pipe. But the jars to me, they're in the way at the minute.
Right.
Because I'm getting older and stiffer.
Well, you got to bend down.
That's kind of like, I'm not going to mention the belly.
I like the jars. I like.
if they were higher.
All right,
If
yeah.
you could put them higher.
Nice bit of see you.
I'd missed it if they were gone, but there is a thing here. Do you want to come down?
You'll get us milking in a minute, won't you?
Well, I'm tempted to do that.
Hey?
this guy here, so it's in between them all. That can get you.
Right.
That's got me.
It's a quite, yeah.
And it is like, can you imagine walking back and forth, changing?
It's quite tight, isn't
It's
it?
tight, like, but it's been good. It's been lucky. Yeah. You said it. It's easier said than done.
Have you ever broken a jar?
Not yet.
Do you know what? So we broke no jars for 40 something years in our old parlour, and then we broke 3 in about 3 months.
See, it's going to break now.
It's a nightmare. Yeah, oh God.
See these switches?
Yeah.
There's little springs in them.
Oh, okay.
And I never had to replace, I didn't even know those springs in there. And a neighbour said to me one night in the pub when I did let him talk about farming, he said, "Do you ever have to replace them springs?"
Right.
No, never touched them. I had to replace 10 of them.
No way.
In the next 6 months.
They all went.
Because he mentioned
Well,
it.
I wouldn't call jinx, isn't it? Or has he nipped round and swapped his broken ones for your good ones?
That's what he did. yeah. No, it does our job.
Yeah.
It hasn't got all the
Brilliant.
There's everything. The feeders is manual to just pull down.
That'll never break really, will it? You just need to replace the string.
That's it.
And I recognise this string. I got a load of that off BT.
I replaced 3 before you stand this morning.
Ken, I had your string.
My brother was giving out times because I tied him a little bit too high for him on purpose.
I was going to say, if you're a bit short, you're.
Yeah. So
And that's a bit of weightlifting as well, isn't it? It's
keeps
a
your
bit of a workout.
Gravity is on your side, that's why. That's when body weight comes in useful.
Yeah. The best update I have is this comfort.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's nice. Yeah,
it
it's
is
nice
soft,
to
isn't
see. Saves the back. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, lads.
Thank you.
Who's on that? Bring the camera right. You get.
Yeah, nice Massey. Oh, the cow's coming in for milking. And you said these are all home reared, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
These are all British.
Wow, and they're coming in. Ours are British Friesian as well. I love a British Friesian. They're a lovely breed of cow.
Well, we don't normally have too many issues with feet or anything.
No, that's exactly right.
I reckon they're better on the legs anyway. The Holsteins are just too long.
Well, they're better looking as well, aren't they? They're not a bag of bones. Here they come. Yeah, Here they are. Oh, they're keen to go in, look. That's the first lot in. Hello. We kind of know each other.
They know you're a foreigner, not one of
Yeah.
bloody Englishman.
Nice to have you here.
Toy.
Yeah.
When did you get that?
I've only got a little bit of envy with that. So.
When did you get that
Must
then?
be 2 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did you have before? Did you trade something in or was...
I had a 6470 Massey.
Right.
We've always had Masseys. Just
Yeah, massive
I did
nice
pick out
tractor.
of my friend Jerry 6420 with his John Deere's, but the reality is they're better tractor than John Deere's.
They're red tractor.
Harry would like that.
It's the local dealers just beside us. So to get something fixed. you just-
Well, that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? It's about how near the dealer is, because we've got 2 McCormicks.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason we got McCormicks is at the time the local dealer sold McCormicks, and then they stopped selling McCormicks and they sold Masseys, which is why the Muck Spreader tractor is a Massey. And now it's kind of like, do you know what? For what we do, those McCormicks are right. So I'm not looking to change tractor. Harry can do that.
Yeah.
Harry's got a shopping list.
Fords, him Fords.
Fords, he wants to sort of fleet of Ford. You know it. That's it. You'll have
Good
a
man,
Ford.
Harry. Good man, Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, look, every machine, no matter what it is, will break down
Yeah,
someday.
you're right.
Having
And the
them on your
backup is
doorstep,
that is 100% right. It's no good having the dealer 100 miles away, is it?
No.
Totally.
But
Nice looking bit of kit. Nice new mower as well, by the looks of it.
yeah, got that 3 years ago.
Yeah. Well,
More road signage now with that.
yeah,
Well, we were looking at cow brushes at the show.
we were, weren't we? I haven't got one.
Yeah.
I need to get a cow brush
It's
actually.
cheap.
That's
We put
that's
that
the
up.
sort I'd get, one with the spring or something.
We put a blaster now and cows love it.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
They'll be at it all the time.
I'm more interested in the motor go-karts. What's going on
I
there?
used to always play on go-karts.
Are they yours?
Yeah.
Are they?
He likes to tinker
Oh
with
my
things.
life, I'd like to get a motor
I grew
go-kart.
up in the era, the 90s, where
it was all
boys
fun.
loved their cars. And I
Yeah.
loved cars and engines. I've had all that kind of stuff, and we messed about and that kind of stuff in fields. And we used to always have an old car, we'd take around a field and run it into his last.
Yeah, well,
Into his last era.
let me just turn this off and tell you about Harry. We've been chatting for about half an hour off camera. Honestly, it's unbelievable. And the cows have now finished. It's quite interesting to come out meeting a fellow dairy farmer that is a YouTube vlogger as well, because we've got so much in common and we can discuss what's going on. But we're just out here. Look, the cows are now finished. That was nice and quick, wasn't it? And I'm now in the Massey. Oh, he's chewed his arm off. He needs a new armrest there. But listen, and Ian's down there chatting. And there you go, the cows went off up there. I should have actually vlogged on that, but do you know what? We're having a really nice evening, and it's not all about video anyway. Anyway, we might get back with you, Adrian, in a minute, but I'm up in the Massey. Look at that, a lovely sunset.
Yeah. Oh, look at your double bar.
Oh, we've got a new...
Find the chill in the air.
It is, isn't it? I don't like this time of year because we're leading into the winter.
It's very cold now.
Yeah.
That's the north wind.
So normally you need the big Massey to pull this big beast, isn't it?
That's heavy device.
It is a heavy
Very
device,
good.
isn't
It's
it?
very good. It's just takes an extra 20 horsepower to run it. The Master is constantly running oil. So.
Yeah. Nice. Abbey Tanker, look.
Yeah.
Abbey Tanker. Where we've been earlier in the week.
What's them being built?
Yeah, we have. Impressive. I tell you, have you been around the Abbey factory?
No.
You should do it, mate,
They own me
honestly.
because I've had a lot of Abbeys.
Go and have a look. Yeah.
I'm not going to say bad. I like Abbey.
Yeah.
I just like the style of the tank, but they need better paint.
As in, they got a galvanised version, we saw that.
Yeah, galvanized would be good. But
Yeah.
that's an old tank. We bought
Yeah.
that 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago. It's a 2003, I think.
Right.
Something around that.
Yeah.
Done a lot of work before we got it, but it's good enough for us.
Yeah.
It does their job. That there was just built for. It's just a bit of a treasure. We
Yeah,
used to have one years
nice.
ago, and they were always, they're an old quad.
Nothing wrong with that,
That
is
was
there?
going to the scrap heap. It was in bits.
Got the Kickstarter and all them.
Right.
Yeah. I bought it for a couple of £100. I done the work on myself. The engine was mostly all rebuilt.
You tinkering again.
Yeah.
You do like a tinker.
I'm more interested in this lovely thing though. This is beautiful. I've got a real soft spot for old masses. So this one here,
That's an
what's the
1855.
story here then? You bought this, didn't you? And why did you buy it?
Well, when my dad first came here,
Yeah.
everybody was driving these. These were
Same with
easy
my
bought.
dad, exactly the same.
First of all, it was the what was it? The petrol verse, the TVO.
Yeah, that's
TVO
it.
petrol
TVO,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, and then this came after the TVO, and then everybody, wait a minute, this is easier run. We want a diesel version.
Yeah.
So Dad got the diesel version. First of all, we couldn't figure out whether it was the petrol one or the diesel when he
Right.
really made a mistake.
All right.
It's been a long time ago, but it was one of these.
How many fuel
and-
tanks has it got? If it's one,
Yeah,
you're all
yeah,
right.
that's how we
Yeah.
figured it out. And I just thought it'd be nice to have something that he could maybe have a spin on. Remember?
Yeah,
times.
lovely.
And then I could pass this on to my own kids and say, well, this was started the whole farm.
Wonderful,
So
wonderful.
it's nice to say I walked on it with my girls.
Yeah, you got the brand new wheels, isn't it?
Yeah, the wheels were rocking off it. So
I have spent so many hours on one of these.
yeah,
I used to run a set of ransom gang mowers. Go on one of these with a little man at a golf course.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was my job. Was to
Right,
go
yeah.
and cut the grass twice a week
On these.
on this with an old paper sack on the seat.
Yeah.
That was cushion. That was cushion, yeah. Paper sack on the seat, and we started off with petrol.
Great, isn't it?
Because we used to take the heating oil
Yes.
out of the tank.
Yeah. All right.
So that's what we used to run it on, because the TVO.
Your own tank or the neighbours?
Well, it was our own tank. So Mother's Rayburn fuel used to go in that.
Yeah.
Start it on petrol. As soon as it was warm, turn it over. Finish it. As long as you remember to switch it back to petrol before you turn them off.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And
I just noticed this.
Something very different. Yeah.
Wing mirror on the exhaust. That's a good idea, isn't
it
it?
just needs to go faster strike then, doesn't it?
That's
I
what
like
it is,
that.
Yeah. And
Brilliant.
faster.
I remember them going
There's
faster.
something very nice in a nice summer's evening.
Yeah.
Tractor with no cab and just go down the road.
Yeah, near where I live, there's a group of sort of some retired farmers called the Tractor Boys.
Yeah.
And they all own vehicles like this, and they go for a little run out in the evenings and
tractor
just
runs.
drive sort of half a dozen of them or so and go for a little drive around their tractors.
Yeah.
And they're not really boys anymore. It's something about nostalgia, but also it's just a
Yeah.
lovely thing to be on compared with a big modern tractor.
There's a huge love for vintage stuff now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
right.
It's great to hold on to things like this because once they're gone, they're gone.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
like, this was more or less going to scrap as well.
Was
and
it?
Wasn't running or anything, and
Wow.
but it was there. And I seen. It wasn't about having the tractor. It was about my father seeing it.
Yeah.
And he came with me to look at it, and I seen his face light up. And I said, yeah, that's what it was all about for me. So whether it'll ever be used, it doesn't make any
Doesn't
difference.
matter,
to me.
does it?
You could put little
It's not-
harrows behind it or something, could you? And,
Yeah, try to pull the 2,000 gallon tank.
I think the tank might be pulling the tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a nostalgia.
We got a grey Fergie my dad bought, 56, brand new, he bought it. We still got that one. But I'm after a red 35 because I learned to drive my tractor driving years, started on a 35 and we sold it 20 years ago. And then when I sold it, didn't have any kids and it didn't mean much, just an old tractor to get rid of. And now I've kind of come around and I think, oh God, I wish I'd kept that tractor.
Yeah.
And now, so I'm going to get one for Harry to work with me on to do up.
That'd be great.
Before he gets his Ford, because he will get his Ford.
stick the Ford in.
There's no doubt about that. One day, blew
I
him.
totally get. We had a 565 Massey, which
Yeah.
you have a 5.
We had a 265. We got,
265.
and we had a 690 as well.
I had a 565.
Had you?
We had a
Yeah.
690.
Before, yeah.
That's what I learned to drive on, and
It's all nostalgia, isn't it? You look back on it, don't you?
I remember haymaking that. I had no back window.
Yeah.
I just remember the itch.
Yeah, it's down the back of your neck,
Oh,
isn't
just,
it?
yeah, I just remember the itch
Yeah.
of haymaking with a 565 on a front loader, just a normal tip loader, and itch.
yeah.
Happy days, not.
I watched a video a couple of nights ago of someone driving a 565 on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's some foreign country, I don't know them. It just happened to pop up, and I was watching him looking behind, the camera on his head, and he was looking behind. I could see the mud guards, I could see the dash, I could see the window that opened on one side, one door, big long door on the other side, and it brings you back. It's a long time ago.
And we're not that old yet, are we? We sound like a right bunch of old farts. Welcome to an edition of Last of the Summer Wine.
But I'm compo.
I just got my trousers done up with Baylor twine.
Yeah, but that's a nice little machine now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's just it's rescued.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Great idea.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
That's definitely not from the 80s. The lakes are very poor, no.
Oh, you can see the wind turbines over there. Look at that. While they're chatting a minute, I'm just looking around at the scenery. Look, the wind turbines over there. Very different from my farm in the fact that it's all so much hill and stuff. Very, very attractive landscape, though, isn't it? I think. But I love that tree up there, by the way. That one.
If you earn it, why can't you have it?
As if by magic, I've just changed into a different jacket, and somehow we've ended up at a bungalow that doesn't look too sad. We're all climbing over the gate, are we?
Yeah, okay.
Good job, my back's better.
Shall we hold?
Yeah, go on then, mate.
And now we have the Funky Farmers camera for once. We're doing the over the gate challenge.
Over the gate challenge is what it's all about, isn't it?
Graceful, I was.
Who like a little fairy.
No, not so much a little.
Oh, you don't mind the fairy bit then? So this is a project and a half,
This
mate,
is a
isn't
project, yeah. This will take time, but it's as big a project as you want to make it.
it? I love it though. I love
We're not
it.
intend to do. We're
The
not.
door's good, isn't it?
Is it?
Half a door, isn't it?
Doorbell doesn't work. That's
I love it.
the one thing that doesn't work.
Gosh. Wow.
Come in.
So you were saying off camera, oh, I love that. Look,
It's an Irish
you were
thing.
saying,
It's a big dog.
last time I was lived in about 1985.
Where?
About 1985, last time someone lived in?
Yeah, 85 would have been the last residence in this
Wow.
house. Yeah, and that's the last little piece that's left.
Is it? Well, you got to keep that, haven't you? Whatever you do. I love that.
Good luck.
It's a very small little pony.
Welcome to the humble abode.
Oh, this is where we're sleeping tonight, isn't it?
This is the main. No, you're actually in this room.
Oh,
over
are
here.
we?
That's the one with that wall, right?
This is the new extension.
Oh, this is, yeah. I feel really at home here. Crikey.
Yeah, so this would have been the size of the living room.
Wow. Look at it.
There's a Stanley cooker there. No Stanley cooker.
All right, yeah.
And it probably was a workhouse. There's no bedrooms in this house, so it would have probably been for workers to come in and just walk
Really?
themselves up and have something to eat.
Wow.
And there's another room. Yeah, in here it doesn't get it much better.
Cool.
But you had a Belfast sink there.
Blimey. It's not so much a house as a series of walls, really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a workers.
Hardly
lounge.
anything. I mean,
I think this is new. This wouldn't
this
have
is
been the
a.
original house.
There's
This
no
is
cavity, is there? Blimey.
That's cavity, so that would have been all the size of the house.
Oh right, yeah, because that's a hefty, thick wall, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Whereas that's.
Yeah.
I already know my way around this house because I've been in here so many times.
So many times.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been in here so many times.
We kept the residents.
Yeah. They seem quite happy up here.
Yeah, they're very happy. They're having a ball.
Nice. Blimey.
Yeah, it needs a huge work, but it's
Just a bit.
it's-
I have a
yeah, just
bit of paint to be all right, wouldn't it?
I think that's a great project to get stuck in.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
That's all greened up since I saw last.
That's all green.
And clearing it all out. Oh, crikey, the wall at the back doesn't look too good, does it? Crikey.
Yeah.
So this is ridiculous. What sort?
Very common now around here.
What's
Very
that building material there then? Did they call it
Just mud.
sort of like a
Mud and
cob?
stone.
You call it?
No, just mud and stone.
Is that a particularly local way of building?
Probably in the ground right behind you? I'd say.
Wow.
Our home house
Blimey.
is built the same.
Right. Is
The
it?
walls is 3 foot thick.
Yeah.
Great insulator. But the only downfall to it is the damp gets in, that's which would have took
Yeah.
this down. There was no spouting. If it had been spouting,
No.
it would have stayed up. The plaster keeps it sealed, and once
Wow.
it's sealed, it's strong.
Amazing, isn't
But
it?
this was all hidden when you bought it, wasn't it? Because this was all brambles and.
Yeah, it was. Well, I kind of knew there was something dodgy at the back.
It's an amazing wall to have, isn't it?
But
How many trees did you cut down?
Amazing.
There was a few, wasn't there?
it wasn't even trees. There were them. You know them. You know the
Leylandii and.
Leylandii.
Yeah.
They were falling over on top of each other.
Wow.
The rest was just bushes and stuff.
It's lucky it's still standing, really, isn't it? I mean, how much thickness is left on that wall? Not a lot, is it?
Just the room.
Yeah. You know. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realise it was
Just the plaster.
The
amazing.
garage is looking a bit.
That's the toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's a
Is that
French
our
word for it that
ensuite?
Sounds better.
That's our ensuite tonight, is it?
That's it. Yes.
Wow. I love it.
There's the hole in the wall.
it's warmer in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Lovely.
And there's where the sewage used to come out.
Oh, lovely.
There, and then the septic tank was down in that field below.
Blimey.
And that's what people wanted to
Just a little bit of work then.
Just a tad. Yes, a tad. touch up here and there.
Well, we'll come back when it's finished.
The one thing I like about it, listen. That's what I like. It's quiet. It's quiet.
I'll come back and stay when you finished it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll be 85.
I was going to say you're not in a rush. I want to. This is the one. This has been great. This has been
Nice job, isn't it?
very handy.
There's some holly up there for ringworm.
Even just having the storage here on our out farm, so we can draw a slurry over here, fill this up, and then the guys just come in, pipe
The
it.
bale still works.
Oh yeah,
Keep the cords off.
Keep the boards off.
So this is amazing, right? To me, you might have seen me comment on my videos. I never ever have a problem with bird strike on round bales, and I don't get it because
Yeah.
other farmers talk to me and say this is what happens. So your experience, tell me about this in the bales.
Just absolutely destroy the bales.
So if you leave a bale out in the field, what happens?
The following morning, there's a good chance it'll be ripped open. They
What,
will
really?
peck the devil out of it. Whatever
Yeah.
they're looking for, whether it's grubs or whatever it is in the grass, they'll do it.
And
This I picked up a reg next
Yeah.
door a while ago. 2 or 3 of those have been done between them baling it and me picking it up.
but I'd never,
Right next
they
door to
never
you.
ever.
It's the grey crow is the main devil, and then the kestrel. You've loads of
Right.
kestrels here.
Oh, really?
I get a
We call them
few, but
buzzards, they're kestrels everywhere.
buzzards.
Follow
I've got buzzers.
Yeah, they're massive. Like
Yeah.
there's a couple of nests just up there on that tree.
Yeah.
And you'll hear them all day long squawking.
Right.
And they will land, and claws will just rip.
Yeah.
Well, I've never had this experience ever
Yeah.
on our bales. Get the odd hole, but
No,
nothing.
ours will be able to be.
I just think I'm
destroyed.
very lucky.
Yeah, so at the showground as well this year when we
Did
picked
you?
it up from there. So about 4 or 5 of those were. It looks like where sometimes you'll get a little piece of grass just come through
Yeah.
a bale, just one little bit, and
Yeah.
they'll pick that,
Pull at it.
Right,
they'll pull that, and then they'll start
pull and
working
pull.
on it, and then you've got
Yeah.
a hole.
right,
Some people put grease on top of their bales.
Right.
Blob of grease. They say that works. I've never done it, but it's mentioned a lot.
Blob
Paint-
of lead works quite well.
lot of
Blob
lead.
of lead.
Lead.
Yeah.
Oh, I just seen the bale.
Very fast.
You was the point in there somewhere. Yeah, but that's. We didn't make any third cut this year. We had so many bales from a real
Yeah.
wet second cut. Our second cut was soaking,
Yeah,
and we baled it in the rain. We just no other choice. We waited long enough, and it was supposed to be dry that evening. As soon as the baler came in, we got it mowed dry.
Yeah.
But as soon as the baler came in,
I know that feels so
Hmm.
well. Never stopped. Or you're picking your logs up out there and you're.
yeah, you have a good memory. Yeah. That's right. There was 2 trees there that fell over. One was a place I want to show you up here, which is well worth looking at.
oh, he's looking well, aren't they?
That's Ruby,
Yeah.
red heifer.
Hello. So these had a real problem with ringworm before then, did they?
No,
Or
not these ones.
These have been clear.
Thankfully, this year,
Yeah.
no problem with ringworm. Touch
Yeah.
wood now. It doesn't normally start until the wind side.
I got some now with it.
Yeah, we've all.
As soon as they go out, it does go away eventually, doesn't it? Even on its own.
Doesn't do any harm. It's just horrible to look.
I know it is. Yeah.
it must be horrible on animals too.
Yeah. I've tried holistic stuff. I've tried all sorts of things.
So did
And
did you try the holly?
I did try the holly.
Male
Didn't
holly?
get-
I was
Oh, I
told.
didn't probably think about it being male holly. Maybe that's where I went wrong.
That's a male
No,
holly.
no berries.
No berries.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably wrong then.
If
Hello.
there had been any of my mother's tree
pretty
left in the
girl,
garden, I
isn't
would have set it back. But just
Yeah. Oh, they're looking well.
no, a place I definitely want to show you.
Oh, Gilly. We're just looking at this avenue of trees. Look at that. That's wonderful. Isn't it? Beautiful.
Yeah,
All right.
I think you actually asked on the video once what they were, and it's like.
I did, yeah.
That must have been planted by the people at the estate then, was it, or something?
So at the bottom of this hill, there was just at the very bottom in the neighbour's field there was a flax mill.
Right.
Flax mill were very common around here, and it was a very well-known one. It's gone before my time. The ruins is sort of remnants might be still there, but there was a mansion built here,
Was there?
and
God, you
I
wouldn't-
didn't know about it.
Nothing
before.
to show for it.
There's a boy neighbours beside us who's really into his history,
Yeah.
and he mentioned to us that there was a mansion here at one stage, a big red brick building. I found it when I went to receive this.
Right,
This whole
really?
top of the hill
No
was
way.
all red brick.
Really?
But one thing I know is I picked a brick up and it was all charred.
Was it?
Oh, burnt.
Burnt
Yeah,
down?
all burnt.
Wow.
So then he knew when it had burnt down.
Oh my
It's a
God.
long time ago, but it had all burnt down.
You'd never know this. There's no, you wouldn't look at that and go, oh, obviously there's some ruins there. So.
Yeah.
Wow,
there's a big
wow,
estate
wow.
there.
Good place to build a house, isn't it? The view across.
Yeah. So I'd say that's the reason why these
Yeah.
were planted some way. used to be 2 more that fell.
Right, gonna say.
Half
Yeah.
to the Manch to the flax mill.
Yeah, yeah.
Massive old lime
Big.
trees, lovely.
Some of them
Absolutely
not big
lovely.
shaped lime trees.
Lime trees,
Unfortunately,
lovely
I don't
tree.
know what's wrong. They're not doing well now, some of them on the far side.
Getting old though, aren't
Well,
they?
it's cattle that's causing it.
Compaction won't do any good.
Yeah. Just lifeless looking. Dead look, the smaller ones. Just starting to get lifeless looking. You can see the way at the top.
Might be competition.
How old are they though?
Oh,
No.
play Richard.
Are they coming to the end of their life, do you think?
They're not that old for lime, unless they've been pollarded.
Yeah, I'll ask the tree man. He can sort that out while you're here.
Yeah, yeah.
Before you know it,
Two
he'll
more
have his
went
tree
here.
team down here.
I wouldn't like
There's
to see the
two
rest of
missing.
them go. Yeah.
Put a couple back.
That's what I'm going to do.
Worth it, isn't
Take
it?
this. Yeah,
Because
definitely.
you got yourself something beautiful on the farm, isn't it?
Lovely.
Is that on?
Yes.
I'm not gonna cut my leg over it then.
Why are you rubbing their backs?
Yeah.
From the minute they're born.
They are beautiful to look at, aren't they?
Quiet. Yeah.
Where's the light? We're heading back now. We're getting cold, and we've done freezing. You notice the continuity on this is rubbish because it's already gone dark. Because basically what we do is we chat loads off camera, don't we? And there's more stuff said off camera than filming. But mate, thank you so much for
Absolute pleasure.
showing us
Both of
around.
you.
It has been an
Finally,
absolute
nice to
pleasure.
meet up with another YouTubing farmer and have another
likewise.
chat, isn't it?
Likewise,
Isn't it?
likewise.
It's a great world.
Yeah.
Right, crack on.
Crack on.
Go. Adrian forgot a bit. He's got to say his
I
piece.
forgot a bit, sorry. Crack on.